is brought to you by Smart Shipping HD. Shipping to the Caribbean or Grenada, any part of the Caribbean. Choose Smart Shipping HD. Check them out online.
Now this is the big one as Culture Train String Band Group presents The Parent Train 2.0 from Friday, November 1st to Saturday, December 21st. And we kick things off on the Sister Isle. Friday, November 1st, the Brunswick Cemetery. November 9th, Bristol Shop in Leicester. November 15th, Modest Shop in Mount Royal. November 16th, Waynes Bar, Hillsborough. November 22nd, Brongoat Shop, Harvey Vale. November 23rd, Goosey Shop, Winwood. November 27th, Sky Shop in Brunswick. November 29th, we head to Union Island to Hugh Malzac Square, Clifton. November 30th, we inside P.T. Martinic at Jigs Cross. December 4th, Pro Shop, Belvedere. On December 6th, we head to the mainland Grenada at Travelers Bar, Grand Mall. And on December 8th, Goals Bar under the Bamboo, Pedmota. December 11th, Marvin Shop in 6 Roads. And on Saturday, December 21st, it's the grand finale round the island. And all events start from 7 p.m. Parent Train 2.0 brought to you by Grenada Tourism Authority, Government of Grenada, Grenada Distillers Limited, Digicel, Vibes FM, Sister Isle Radio, Amazing Colors, Ariza Credit Union, and Booms Construction.
The Parent Train, and they'll be coming in by you.
Hey, it's Thursday. Welcome to the ride. Another ride. How you doing? As you're coming, go ahead and share the program right now. Yes, I see you. And when you share it, I actually see who shared the program, you know. So don't tell me I share and you don't share it, alright? So let's start it up right now. When you share it, just say I share and I big you up. That's how we go. That's the order of the day. Share the program, say I share, and I big you up on that one, alright? Also press love. Anyway, your day, and a long time we don't do a roll call, so we have a lot to do before the show. We have a whole minute and a half. So go ahead, share the program, say I share. Let me know who share it, let me know where you're there, and then press love. It's like you're employed by me. Yes. Let me go ahead and share the program as well. To my friends. The folks over there in Breaking News, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm about to do a watch party over there. Yeah, I'm about to start it over there at the Breaking News, Trinidad and Tobago. How you guys doing? Big up yourself. Thank you so much. Yeah. Hey, the folks over there at UnstoppableTV, big up all yourself. The folks over there at Party Grenada, also there at J Wanda, KG9, everybody, all our affiliates are sharing the program right now. Big up to you. All our affiliates are sharing right now. Let me go back and share all over again, right over here. Give me 2 more minutes, guys. Yeah, right here. All right. I think I already know. Am I? All right, I am ready. How you doing, guys? How are you doing today? It's Thursday. It's still an overcast Thursday here in New York City. It gets dark pretty early, and it's been raining for the entire day. I just got word that it's been raining in Toronto as well. So the folks in Toronto, I understand. Hazel Jardine, big up yourself. Steaming Coco, Trinidad and Tobago, big up yourself. Yeah, Andover, thank you so much. Darlene, how you doing, Darlene? Patsy Burke, how you doing? Patsy Burke. Corrine, Corinne Gordon. Thank you so much, Corinne Gordon. Hey, the folks in Breaking News Trinidad and Tobago, how you guys doing? All the folks in TNT, big up yourself. The folks over there in Cuba, yeah, Arima, Port of Spain, yes, all yeah. Big up all yourself, Trinidad and Tobago. Big up the folks in Grenada. Big up the folks in Jamaica. The folks in Kingston, Jamaica. Big up all yourself. Hey, good night to you, Nina Joseph. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for joining in. Dino Love, how are you doing? Peter Mitchell, how are you doing? Guys, if you're also watching the program for the very first time, let me know that you're watching for the first time so I could hail you up, so I could big you up, right? Yeah. Peter Mitchell, he's in Toronto. He says Doc. Gail is in Toronto as well. Good night, Charmaine Bernard. How are you doing today? Steaming Coco Tobago. Yes. Big up to the folks there in Tobago. She want to be specific. She's in Tobago, not Trinidad and Tobago. She want to be this specific. She want to be specific. Yes, the folks in Tobago. Big up yourself. And Marie Frederick, thank you so much. Andrea, big up yourself. Good evening to you. Thanks for the call earlier. Very concerned viewer. Thank you so much, Andrea. And always keeping us up to date as to what's happening, what's going on, what is the latest. Who did I miss? I know I missed someone. Who did I miss? Patricia Noel. Listen, everybody, I want you to do this for me. Before we start, I want everybody to do this for me real quick. I want everybody to press that love button, right? That love button right there, that red. Yeah, I want everybody to press it. That fuels me. So go ahead and press it right now. Everybody go ahead and press it right now, because you have a very interesting and informative program lined up for you. While everybody else is out there trick-or-treating, the kids are out there trick-or-treating, I am here not collecting any candies or anything. I'm here to bring this one to you with two of my very good friends. They're contributors right here on the ride. One of which you know very well. She's been on the program before, and the other one you've seen for the first time here on the ride, but is a very good friend. Ladies first. Sheena Carty, how are you doing, Sheena?
I'm fantastic.
Yes.
I'm fantastic. I missed you.
Sheena, you don't treat me well. You don't treat me well.
You don't treat me well either. So let's not go there.
We go talk about that off camera, but you don't treat me well.
We need to talk about this.
And of course, he is from Unstoppable TV, Unstoppable Jamaica. The man himself, unstoppable. They can't stop him. He bad like 10 crabs. Unstoppable, how you doing?
Yeah, we all go right along.
You know, it's great. You know, I love the synergy where we can have, you know, I represent the Caribbean, I represent Grenada. You from Jamaica, you represent the Caribbean as well. But we could all come together and talk about common things that affect us. And I like that. I love that, actually.
We are one Caribbean, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, we are one Caribbean, and we're all the same people. That's how we look on it.
That's right. So we have our Jamaican affiliate. There's a lot of things happening right now out there, and I thought it was necessary to bring you guys on to get a better understanding on this particular story here. So let us start, because we don't have a lot of time. The hour will run out before we know it, right? So the headline story right now that we're looking at, and I post the picture is on your screen. It's about this young lady, all right? And the news read, let me see if I could pull up the story. The news read that this young lady, 23-year-old, was stabbed and killed by her 63-year-old boyfriend. Well, I don't want to say boyfriend, her man friend. He's a grown-ass man.
I guess you better than sugar daddy.
Yeah. Yes. So the story read, according to her I think it's her aunt. She's saying that her niece was murdered by on Mark Fletcher Lane by a man known as Shanti. He was believed to be a 60-plus-year-old man with the father of 17 children. Let's start with you, Sheena. What do we know about this story? Hold on, Sheena. I hear a lot of noise in your background. I'm not able to hear you. Go ahead. Start over again.
Microphone? Really?
I was just hearing noise.
For some reason, your audio coming in very low.
Really?
It's back now. It's good now.
Much better.
Much better now.
I didn't even do anything. I don't know, but all I know is what I've seen on social media about the story. And you know, when Junior, when you just read the caption, I was like, why even emphasize the 63-year-old? The fact is she was murdered by a man who is supposed to be the father of her 6-week-old child. It has, the age doesn't even matter.
Right.
Like they were adults. Both of them were consenting adults. They were in a relationship and they brought a child into this world.
Allegedly.
Oh, allegedly.
Yes.
He's not the father?
I'm hearing allegedly. I'm hearing allegedly.
Are you mixing the stories?
Well, okay.
Can I jump in?
Jump in, Unstoppable.
Please, go ahead.
All right, so Sheena, I can understand what you're saying, like they're both consenting adults, right? But at the same time, if she was not involved with that man in the first place, this situation would have never happened, right? Why was she even involved with a 63-year-old at 23? That's 60 years older than she is.
40, but listen, it's 40 years later, right? But the thing is, let's not pretend like we don't hear stories of 23-year-old men killing 23-year-old women. Or 23-year-old men killing 40-year-old women. It happens all the time. The thing is, the real grit of all this is we need to address our anger problems.
Yeah.
People don't know how to communicate, regardless of the age of the relationship, whatever. People need to know how to communicate with people.
Right.
People need to learn how to understand each other. Right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, a lot of these things escalate out of nothing. Because people, I don't even know what they argued about. I don't even know if it was between them or whatever. Do you know?
Well, from what I understand, from what I read, and from what I was told, right? I was told that he was unsure whether the child was his or not, because it is alleged that she gave the child to somebody else, right? And before the killing happened, he actually tell her, say, "I'm going to kill her," but she kind of took it lightly, you understand, and didn't take him serious, right? That is the knowledge that I have on that situation, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. We need to know how. There's so many issues here. It's not no one or two issues. There's so many issues here.
Yeah.
So many issues here, because at some point, if there's any truth to it that she gave the child to another man, she apparently was lying to somebody along the way. And if it was him, maybe he thought the whole time it was his child. So she led him on. She took his things. She took his money. If that is the case, you know what I'm saying? And made this man get attached. And that somebody could easily argue that drove him to madness.
But you know, she, at the end of the day, though, we've seen this happen. This is not the first time this happening, right? This is not the first time this happening. We've seen it happen over and repeatedly, where, you know, these men are killing women. But when does it stop? That is the question. When does it stop? Because at the end of the day, this is an innocent, whether or not she deceived him, whether or not she was taking his things, whether or not she gave a child to him or gave it to someone else, that still did not give him the right to take her life.
And we cannot deny that. Like, no one has the right under any circumstances to take a life. However, we have to acknowledge the things that led up to it. Because if none of it happened, we wouldn't be here right now.
Right. I want to read a statement, a comment that by Bella Shinde. She says that she can be with whoever she wants to be with. She's grown. The age has nothing to means nothing here.
It really has nothing to do with it, which is true.
He killed her. The fact of the matter is, the reason why we want to bring light to this story is it happened, and it happened in a brutal nature. It was brutal, all right? And it's like she placed her trust in this guy. This was somebody that she was with. It's a lover. It's her lover. And he betrayed that love, and he killed her, right? And there's a lot of things, and even bringing in the fact that the guy, he has reportedly has 17 kids, and she told him that particular child was not his, and like he got a jacket and he got upset. So it brings back a lot of things. What do men need to do to deal with situations like that? Because now he's on the run, and now he's all over the place, and possibly somebody would find him, and it wouldn't be pretty for him. So he still end up the loser and the loser.
Well, in any event, he is still going to be the loser. You know, whether it is the police who catch him, he's going to be the loser. Whether it's a mob who catch him, he's going to be the loser. Sad to say, the young lady has already passed and gone, and nothing that happens will bring her back. Right? And that is the saddest part about this whole situation. But we just have to wait and see what justice are going to reach him.
You know what? The message in this dilemma is young women need to be more respectful of themselves and need to be more careful with themselves, how they choose to live their lives. That is the fact, right? At some point, she made a decision to be in a relationship with two different people, and she led on two different people, if that is the case, to make them believe that they were the father of the child. So in reality, nobody even knows who the real father is. But the responsibility is on her as the young woman. And that is the message that young women and women, all women, must take into consideration, that you need to be very careful of the decisions you make in your life, especially when you are bringing in friends, like different men in intimate relationships. Intimacy is a very tricky emotion to deal with. You need to be careful when you make these decisions. And especially when you're going to have a child. If you're going to sleep with multiple people, protect yourself.
Allegedly, we had to use that because we still don't know if that is the...
But hold on, like, protect yourself. If you're gonna sleep with multiple people, use a condom. Who wants to be the child to come into this world and say, well, your father could be John or your father could be Paul, or I had to figure out who was your father? Like, women need to be more conscious and make better decisions. That's what I think the real grit of the story.
But go ahead, Unstoppable.
You know what I think as well? I agree with you 100%, you know. But us as men also, we need to learn how to walk away sometimes, right? We need to learn how to walk away. Us as men, we have a serious problem when it comes to jealousy, right? We don't know how to just let people, girl picnic, go and just say, yeah, what? This now work, you go your way, me go my way, and leave it be. If there's a child in the midst, and that is actually my child, take care of the child and just leave the woman alone, right? And if men would learn how to do that, right? And it's easier said than done, you know, don't get me wrong. Because, as we said, us as men, we can't take bun. That is just the straight truth. We can't take bun. Right?
Nobody, neither sex can take it. We just deal with it differently.
Yeah, women are stronger. But hold on, before we get into that, that is an important topic there, right? That is an important topic there. But before we get into that topic, Sheena, I want to go back to what you just said. You said you kind of put the blame kind of square at her feet, saying that women need to make better decision. Women need to make better decision. But
young girl.
But the guy killed her. Why wasn't your position? Guys, men should be taught how to deal with situations like that. Walk away, think about it, talk, seek assistance, than to square off and say that women should do this and women. It's not her fault that she died, by the way. She was killed.
The first thing I said was, we need to learn how to communicate with each other.
Yeah.
We need to learn how to communicate and understand and respect each other. And we need to learn honesty, which goes back to the original, to what I said after. If this woman was honest and respectful of herself and of the men that she was involved with, we would not be here right now. It's not completely all her fault, because he has no right to take her life. But if she had made better decisions
But love don't know better decision. Love just know you see someone, you fall in love with them. You don't think that they'll kill you. They look perfect for you. Like some people might say, I heard some people saying, oh, why is she dating this guy? He's so old, right? Or why is she dating this guy? He's this and that and that. But it's obvious she probably fell in love with him, or she loved something about him. Whether he was giving her money or whether he was giving her a lot of love, she loved something about this guy.
It doesn't necessarily have to be about love, you know. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love, but whatever the reason was, she was with him. Right? So I agree with Sheena. If she was going to be with him, she should just be with him and just stop playing around. Or even if she was going to be with him, be straight up with it and say, listen, I'm with you, but I'm also with somebody else. I think if a woman is going to play around, be straight up about it.
Exactly what I'm saying. The honesty in it. I am with you, but I am also with somebody else. And the thing is, if you're going to say, I am with you, but I'm also with somebody else, if I'm telling you that this is the other person on the inside, you need to be protecting yourself if you're going to be sleeping with multiple people. If you have one person, first of all, I'm not telling you how many people you can sleep with, but whatever, right? It's your choice. But to protect yourself and the other people, you need to protect yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The other thing,
they just need to make better decisions. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
The video I watched earlier, where the community had a candlelight, I saw a young gentleman saying that this Shanti guy cooked her meals on Sundays, rice and peas and fish every Sunday. So it was a relationship that the community knew about.
Right.
And the community understood that they were together.
Yeah.
So in watching that video, I'm going to say the man was convinced it was his child until she gave the child to somebody else. But the thing is, how will we know who the real father of
the child is? You know,
the
sad thing is, Sheena, the sad thing in this is the child, yes, she lost her life, but the child is the one who's going to suffer in this.
Of course.
The child is the one who's going to suffer because the child has lost mommy and the child loses daddy.
Yeah,
and
the child is going to suffer.
The child is going to suffer here.
Yeah.
Right.
The other thing that you know we all need to pay attention to here is that this young girl is 23 years old, right? And we could look at, they say hindsight is always 20/20, right? We could look back and say oh, she should be with one person or whatever the case might be. But at 23, I wasn't with one person. And we could talk about it. I mean, come on, 23, you sexing a lot of people. I mean, you've been saved, but I mean, 23, you in the sexual prime.
23, I was.
No, I mean, I ain't saying that I was sexing everybody. No, I'm not saying. Hold on, let me put a disclaimer. I'm not saying that 23 I was sexing everybody, but at 23, you're at your sexual prime. At that time in your life, you having a lot of sex.
You were still experiencing life.
You're looking for the experience. So she's at 23, and we might be in our 40s and 30s or whatever now, and we're looking back and we say, well, why she had to do this? Why did she have to do this? But we forget, like, we was probably in her situation at some point in time when we was at that age. So I don't blame her. I blame this guy. I blame him.
Well, that's the truth in the Ridealong. It falls back on him.
Yeah.
Why do you blame him, Junior? I want to hear what your reasoning is.
Well, listen.
What do you blame him for?
Here's what I blame him for killing her. I blame him for making a decision.
You all blame him for killing her.
I blame him.
You are not denying it.
I blame him for taking a snap decision and not thinking it through. I blame him for not being responsible. I blame him for being an idiot. And I say that with with full disrespect. I want to disrespect the situation because listen, when you're in a situation when your head is hot, right? We have to learn, like, if we do this, if we take a knife, a gun, and kill or shoot or whatever somebody, you will pay for it. Where is he gonna run now?
But
it's not his fault. Like, we cannot deny it. People saw him kill this girl, right?
But not only that, it was premeditated.
It's his fault. He took her life. But we cannot ignore the circumstances that led up to it.
Yeah.
But Sheena, it was premeditated. That's the reason why I blame him 100%.
I blame him 100%.
It was premeditated.
It was
because he told her he was going to.
Right. He told her he was coming to do it.
Yes, he did.
Right? And he probably just didn't take him serious and probably just didn't believe. Right? So I give him 100% blame despite whatever she did that led to it. Right? It was premeditated, so he should get the full blunt of whatever reached him.
Yeah.
He's gonna get the full blunt of whatever reached him because he took her life. I'm not saying like he should get away. And no, because he took her life. He has to pay whatever he gets, he deserves. He earned it, he worked for it, he should get it.
Yes.
Right? But
I don't see no.
If the man was arrested and he went to court, his attorney is going to put forth the strong argument of the circumstances.
Yeah.
This woman misled this man for 9 months. This woman took his money. This woman took his things. This woman did not.
But that doesn't give him the right to kill her. That give him no right to kill her, though. He give him no right.
He didn't have to. He wasn't supposed to.
Even if she had 10 kids.
You know why they have the insanity plea? Because people fully understand that in moments people lose it.
But that wasn't in the moment, Sheena. We could understand
that was premeditated.
It was out of jealousy and out of rage.
How did that happen? Like he called her and said, "I'm coming over to kill you now," or
from
like how did that happen?
From the news reports that I got, right? He sent her a message telling her he is coming to kill her.
Let me read the actual story. I have the actual story here, Unstoppable. Here, I have the actual story. He said that he texted her yesterday saying that he was going to come and kill her, but she didn't take it seriously. This morning he came, stabbed her, and fled the scene like a coward.
Okay, so
the
coward part I put in. I put that coward part in.
Rightfully so. Right? So that's another thing too. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with many things, but if you've decided to take somebody's life, if you're man enough to do that, or less of a person, whatever it is, however people want to categorize it, if you're gonna take a life, sit down and wait. Sit down and let the police come. Whatever, if you are man enough to dish out this sentence of taking a life, you need to do it and sit down and
wait, Sheena. He's not going to sit down and wait because he wants to get away with it.
Yes.
I know, but I'm like, I don't get it. Like people just lose it.
Yeah, they do.
Just lose it, and they can't think, they can't communicate, they can't rationalize.
Let me update. Hold on, Sheena. Before Sheena, hold on 1 second. Let me update. There's a lot of new viewers coming in, and they're not up to speed as to where we are. Guys, we're talking about this story right here. This young lady that you're seeing on your screen right now, her name is Chubby, I believe. Chubby. She was killed by this man that you're seeing on the screen right now. His name is Shanti. The story took place in Jamaica. The story read that according to the message, her auntie said that her niece was murdered this morning on Mark Fletcher Lane by a man known as Shanti. He was believed to be about 60 years old and the father of 17 children. The deceased is a 23-year-old girl, alias Chubby. She has a 1-month-old baby, but according to her aunt, her niece never knew who the real father was. The man responsible for the murder thought it was his, but the deceased gave it to another man. Her text yesterday saying that he was coming to kill her, but she didn't take it seriously. This morning he came and he killed her and fled the scene like a fool. He left, he ran. He didn't want to get caught. He's out there right now. He's not caught. That's the story for if you guys just start watching. Sheena, make your point. You were saying.
Like, you know, when I see these stories, I don't even remember what my point was. Like, when I see these stories that include violence, I stay away from them. I don't want them to come in my space, in my head, in my spirit, in my soul. Like, I just hearing you verbalize the whole story like that just blew me. I can't understand violence. I can't get it. I don't understand it. I do not
You know the
understand.
good,
Oh, what
you know
I
the
was
good
saying
thing about
was,
this?
huh?
You know the good thing about this? He has absolutely no defense. He has no defense.
Right.
He can't plead insanity.
Right.
He can't plead
Right.
jealousy, rage. He can't plead none of that because, like I said before, it was premeditated, and the text where him sent is what
Right.
they send him a prison.
Right. He probably won't make it to prison. Let's be honest.
Well,
But,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But what I was saying is, in my life, right? Because I grew up in Jamaica, I grew up in a place where a child is supposed to be seen and not heard. And as I've matured, I learned that every child needs to be heard. They need to be seen and they need to be heard, right? You have to teach your children how to communicate. You have to teach them how to understand people. Like, if you don't teach them, they don't know how to talk to people. You have to, and then you send this child out into the world. Okay, a child should be seen and not heard. So a child don't know how to understand and break things down, because even in teaching them, in how I was raised, it's you're gonna do as I say, and because it's how I say it. And we always forget to explain the why. Like, don't go to John's house. And that's what, like, my grandmother would say, don't go to John's house. And don't go to John's house because I say don't go to John's house.
Yeah.
So I'm always going to be curious as to why she says don't go to John's house,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And eventually I'm going to go to John's house because I'm curious to know what is there.
Hold on, Sheena.
But if my grandmother had said, don't go to John's house because he will molest you, he will do bad things to you,
Right.
and he will hurt you, he will harm you, then I have a full understanding of why I need to stay away.
Yeah.
We need to teach our kids how to communicate.
That's actually true. That's very true.
Interact.
Hold on, Sheena. We have a call on the line real quick. Caller, where you calling us from?
I'm calling from North Carolina.
North Carolina. How you doing?
I have been watching this story from when it first aired with Ashanti 360. First of all, he's a pedophile. Any man that seeks a 14-year-old, because he was seeking her at 14, but the mother stepped in. Then he went across the street to the neighbor's child, who was just as young as she was. So this is a pedophile.
Well, listen, we cannot confirm that. We don't have any information, hard information on that at the moment.
Well,
So we're going to say alleged because that is not confirmed.
The mother said
Sorry?
360. The mother spoke about Ashanti 360.
So, okay, now I have a question
And
for
the mother said
community.
she stopped him, and then he came back when she was 18. So this man already know what's going on. This man is a pedophile. And this ain't
So
the
now
first young lady
the
that
question for the
approached.
community. Why didn't the community turn him into the police when he was
He's an overgrown man.
Hold on. I'm
You
hearing.
know better.
Okay, all right, caller. Thank you. We got your point. The caller is saying there that the gentleman Shanti is a alleged pedophile. That's what she's saying. We have no evidence of that. I don't have any information on that in front of me, so I cannot confirm or deny that. Sheena, you were saying.
I was saying now, and we all, I can't say we all, but we've heard these stories, and we know of people in communities because we hear these stories. There's a lot of pedophiles in our communities. Now, if that is the case, why didn't the community report him and turn him over to the police when he was doing that? There's a lot of things that people need to stand up for before it gets too late and then they cry. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things, because in some cases, now, even in this situation, it's possible that other people knew she was sleeping with two men, right? It's possible. And somebody could have tried to intervene and say, listen, you know what I'm saying? But there's so many things that we don't know.
Yeah, but
this is news to me.
Sheena, can I respond to your question why the community didn't intervene?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
We need to also understand that in certain communities in Jamaica, when a grown man talks to a 14 or a 15-year-old, it's seen as normal. That is just the fact.
That's a huge problem.
Because it is something that is actually happening in certain communities, especially in the ghetto communities of Jamaica. Right? So for a grown man to talk to a 14 or a 15-year-old, and you have the man them who say, yo, I'm here groom that one day, man, I'm here grow that one day, because she's simply, showing some boobs, right? And then feel like she's in her prime, and feel like she's ready, right? This is something will happen. So first of all, the community don't need to intervene. Like I said, in certain communities, especially the ghetto communities, it is the norm. So this comes as no news to me.
Right. It doesn't come as news to me either. But I'm saying, like, we can see a chain of events.
Yeah.
There are decisions that people should have made along the lines. There are things that could have happened, and should have happened before it got to this point.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, I hope it's sad that she died. It's so sad. It's the worst thing that she died. But out of her death, I hope a few women or a lot of women learn a lesson.
What's that lesson, Sheena? What's that lesson? What's that lesson that the big takeaway from this story here? What's the big lesson?
Make better decisions. Make respectful, responsible, honest decisions.
But the respective decision is in the eyes of the doer. Like, it might be respectful for me, but not respectful for you. It's like beauty.
Something? Something? I can understand Sheena's point, but I don't even think that's the lesson to walk away with from this.
What is it?
Situation. I think the lesson that should be taken from this is that, as I said before, men need to look at this and learn how to just step back. I think that's the lesson that should be taken from this, because at the end of the day, we cannot make it seem as if everything that the young lady did is what led to him doing it. The fault still falls on him, right? Despite whatever she did, the fault falls on him just the same, because he could have walked away, he could have stepped back, he could have said, here what? And on my picnic, you give to somebody else, good riddance. It could have gone that way.
Yeah, that's the big takeaway. That's the big takeaway. To me, the big takeaway is, you see, women. Oh, Sheena, go make your point. Sorry to cut you. Go ahead.
In this one tragedy, there are many, many, many lessons. Many lessons. And the people that are going to learn the lessons are the people who are closest to this tragedy. Like, there's a takeaway for young women to be more respectable and responsible. There's a takeaway for men to be more aware and self-conscious and to learn how to control their emotions. There's another aspect of the community intervening. Like, there's a lot of lessons for a lot of people.
Sheena, on the topic,
doesn't really happen, Sheena.
Yeah, but hold on. On the topic of
it does that happen.
On the topic of
I want to know when the community gets involved. When the community gets involved, after it reaches their doorstep, each person gets involved in something. The community doesn't get involved in me and your relationship.
No, just imagine I'm coming up to you and say, yo, Sheena, I don't think you should date that man.
Right.
I don't think you should date that man. It will be first like, why am I? What the hell are you talking about?
And then also, Sheena made a point earlier about children, right? And how children are raised. We also have to remember that in this day and age, children are brought up totally differently from back in the day, right? When a child used to respect the community members, children these days could have community members.
Yo, children have gun in their waist. I want to stab you. You can't talk to kids no more.
A member of the community walk up to a child these days and say, listen, don't do that. You shouldn't be doing that. That member of the community are going to get tell about them clot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That is the way it is these days. So the community does not intervene in people's business anymore.
And
it's just the way of the world.
Not even the school. Even in the school, the teachers can't even talk too hard to the students anymore. No. Everything has changed. That's something from the past where he said take a community to raise a child or whatever. Not anymore. It's an army.
It takes a community and a village to raise a child. It just doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen.
It just doesn't happen.
So here might be
stay away from the topic. Just
that's why we have so many messed up adults.
Yeah.
Just one little smidget. On that same topic where you said in the schools, it doesn't even happen. I don't know if you saw the video the other day of a school youth showing box lunch in at the teacher face because the teacher said something to him, right? So when I was going to school, I could have never even think to do something like that. Right? A teacher said something to me and me just turn on and throw my food in the teacher face. Right? Children these days are fight off teachers at school. Right? So it just goes to show that children really have no respect for adults, have no respect for community, have no respect for teachers, nobody anymore.
You know why?
It's all about a different age.
Let me tell you something. Back in those times, we actually had parents who was a little bit elder, was a little bit more mature and understanding. Now we have kids making kids, right? So they can't teach, they could barely teach themselves anything, much less to teach a child, a boy child, how to be a man. And then you have a situation where a lot of fathers are neglecting their responsibility. So that child, that boy child, instead of growing up with a rigid father, authoritative person or somebody to guide him, instead he don't have that. So he learned from his friends how to be a man. And his friends sitting on the block saying, yo, slap that, jab that, hit that. You know, somebody hit you, shot in blood clot, whatever. That is the kind of conversation that's having. So how is that gonna, by learning from that, he's not gonna take that and be a responsible, most time, he's not gonna take that and be a responsible, upstanding person who knows how to deal with difficult situation. It's a total sea change. It's all about, right now, it's all about the big takeaway. A lot of the men need to man up. That's the takeaway. The men have nothing to do with the woman at this point in the situation.
Because also, right? No, wait, Sheena. The thing is, right? Like I said, I'm not disagreeing with your point, you know, right? But let's look at the situations where this has happened before. Let's look at those situations where it wasn't a case where the woman cheated or the woman had multiple men with her partner. Right? For example, the case in Florida just a couple months ago where the guy killed his wife, right? And then sent out a voice note saying he had to do it, right? In a case like that, it wasn't where she cheated. It was a case where he felt like she has stressed him.
Yeah.
Right? It was a case where he felt like she has stressed him and then had the nerve to sit down and record a whole voice note to all his friends and family members and saying, listen, me know I might not hear from me for a good long time because after what I do a while ago. So at the end of the day, even in the end, he didn't have any remorse for what he just did, right? Because for you to commit such an act like that and then record a whole voice note telling people what you did, right? So who do you put the blame on in a situation like that? You cannot put the blame on the woman, no matter how much she did that stress him.
Right, but the thing is, we cannot lump all these cases together. We cannot lump all of them together. Each case is different.
We're not lumping the cases or the situations together, you know, Sheena. What we're looking at is the major takeaway is a man should learn how to step back and walk away.
Yes.
That is the point I'm trying to make.
Yes.
Because all of these situations that happened in the past are presently, if the men would have just looked at it and say, you know what, if me act based on anger or act out of stupidity, I'm throwing away my life while taking away that woman's life for no reason at all.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better.
If you just look at that and say, you know what, I'm not going to do that, you know, because it's not worth it. It would have gone totally different.
Yeah. I agree. Hold on, guys. Let's take a quick little breather here. Guys, we open up the phone lines. We want to take your calls. The number to call 718-701-5720. That's 718-701-5720. Chime in here. What's the big takeaway from this big story? This big story happened in Jamaica. I'm not going to stress on elderly again. That was her boyfriend. This man killed his girlfriend over some situation dealing with a baby, which he thought that the child may not have been his. It's out there. He's on the run. Police are looking for him. The population in Jamaica is looking for him. Hopefully the police catch him first, because I know it's not nice in Jamaica when it comes to vigilante justice. We're going to talk about that with Sheena and Unstoppable coming up. But we got to tell you about this, guys. If you're looking for video production, you're looking for quality video production, like for your weddings and concerts and blah, 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 you got to call Ridealong just set this thing up. We're providing it for you. Getting your professional wedding video done. I'm telling you, graphic and really great, really great. Call this number 347-524-7635. That's 347-524-7635. As Sheena and Unstoppable take a quick little breather, we're also going to tell you about Smart Shipping HD. Yeah, Smart Shipping HD. Shipping to the Caribbean and around the world. You got to check out Smart Shipping HD. All right, anxious to hear what Sheena got to say now. Sheena, the mic is yours.
No, I think we keep saying the big takeaway. There's no big takeaway. There's a lot of things in this for us to pay attention to. There's no one thing or two things or there's a lot of things for us to look at this and say, wow. It's not no one big thing or this takeaway is bigger or this one is smaller. There's a lot of things that we need to take out of this tragedy. A lot of things.
Well, the main one, the big one. I'll look in the chat room here and see what the folks are saying. I don't want to.
The main one, the big one.
The big one. I think is the guy, man. I think a lot of men or women, anyone who put themselves in the situation and don't take the time to cool down or count from 1 to 10 and cool your damn self. Think about the repercussion, what's gonna happen afterwards. You know, and not only men, right? It has to do with women too, because sometimes women overreact as well. Right?
Yes.
We both overreact. So whoever overreact, just take a second, count from 1 to 10, cool your nerve, and walk away. And by the time you breathe, you're probably going to be like, whoa, you know what? I really should have, I did the right thing. But let me just read some quick comments here. Peter Mitchell is saying the other people out there, the other people out there just walk away. There are people that walk away from situations like that. It's not in every situation you have something like that happening. And big men walk away. Big men walk away and say, you know what? All right, okay, all right. I'm going to find somebody else. And it gets worse, you know. Before I go to Unstoppable, it gets worse, you know. I saw a video from Trinidad. This guy got his girlfriend cheated on him, right? You know what he did? He drank a whole cup full of Gramazone and killed himself. Like, you know, like, what the hell? He was on the floor. He drank Gramazone because he was cheated on by his wife. That's extreme. Unstoppable, what you got to say? What's your take on this whole thing?
My thing is, I think we as men, right, we love too deep sometimes too. I think that is a problem too. We love too deep sometimes. Because honestly, me personally, me not go kill myself over nobody. I don't care who you are. I don't think there's anybody's life who's worth more than mine.
Right.
For me to go drink Gramazone.
Right. I completely agree. But Junior, you might want to investigate. There might be some mental illness in some of these things too.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of mental illness in a lot of these things. And people, when we say mental illness, like a lot of us think of madmen walking on the streets, homeless and acting like a fool. But a lot of our sane people that we see get up, dress, and go to work every day have a lot of mental issues. And they're very imbalanced. Yeah. Very imbalanced. So, you know, we have the saying, a mad girl that's in a clean clothes or a madman that's in a clean clothes. Mental issues. A lot of us suffer from mental health issues. Like, we might not show it, like, physically, outwardly. Like, you can't look at us and say, yo, I'm mad smarty that. But quietly, a lot of our people have mental demons that they cannot negotiate or navigate by themselves.
Yeah, and that's
you know, some persons, when they get involved in some relationships as well, right? They don't know how to deal with what they think is love also, you know. Right? They don't know how to deal with what they think is love. I heard of a situation that happened in another Caribbean island where this gentleman was with a young lady. He was cheating on her, like, rapidly, right? Cheating on her crazily. She decided to move on and leave him alone and move on to someone else. He then found out that she was with someone else, went to her apartment, shoot her, kill her, and then jump off of a building and try to kill himself. Right?
Tried. He wasn't successful.
Tried, because it didn't work. He's still alive. Right? So there are a lot of persons don't know how to deal with what they think is love. And if you're with somebody and you're cheating on the person already, right? And the person decides, you know what, walk away from you. Why not just leave the person be and just continue living your life doing what you already doing?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Listen, that.
But I think it has to do with control. They want everything. They want it all, and they gotta have it all.
But you see, the thing about it is, and this conversation is appropriate in this particular time because we're still in, I think it's Domestic Violence Month. Today is the last day, so it's appropriate. And I was watching a video recently that detailed this whole situation here. Now, a lot of women are in abusive relationship, right? And abuse in a relationship doesn't start by someone just thumping you and cuffing you in your face. It starts simple. It starts by the first time the man tell you, yo, or the woman tell you, yo, you're not wearing that, or you can't wear that, or you can't go there, or you can't talk to your family member, or you can't be a part of this, or you're not going there, and it start to demand your full attention and push you away from people that is close to you. That's where it starts. That's where domestic violence starts. So it didn't start with him killing her. I'm sure she used to get some box and tuck and kick and stuff prior to it. So women as well as men need to look at the signs of domestic abuse before you get to the point where the man is kicking you down the step or shoving a knife in you, right? So you have to look at it from the minute time somebody tell you and want to demand all your attention and tell you can't be friend with X, Y, and Z. Look out and stop it and nip it in the butt, because it's the beginning of something that is a down the road train, and it's not gonna end pretty. Next thing he go tell you you're not wearing this, you're not doing this, and you're not doing that. Next thing you're getting box in your face. So you have to identify it, because this is Domestic Violence Month. I've seen a lot of videos of women getting black eye and blue eye, but it didn't start there. So I gotta see that.
I saw a video with a woman, like it looked like she took a bullet, like he just completely split her lip, and I was like,
I saw that. That is crazy. That is crazy. But Sheena,
you know what too? 1 second.
Go ahead.
1 second on the domestic violence. There's a lot of forms of domestic abuse, a lot of forms, because it starts with emotional abuse. You're too fat, that's cute, don't wear that. Like, it starts with emotionally breaking you down, and then it leads to physical. So a lot of people might just say, oh, they're just saying words, but behind the words, somewhere down the line, you're gonna get some hands on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
not only emotional. I think if a woman is with a man and him start to verbally abuse her, that's moment you need to
what I'm saying.
Right? Because if you're with a man and him tell you, say, you're this, you're that, and him talk to you in the worst kind of ways, that is only going to escalate from that point,
Yeah.
Right.
It will not get better, it's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
Because the moment him start to talk to you with disrespect, right? That simply means him not really care about how you feel. So the minute you feel like you have to stand up for yourself towards him, I'm gonna raise him hand.
Yeah.
Right? So I always tell ladies, listen, if you're with a man and him verbally abuse you, don't bother think say, oh, him just did upset, or him just did, it only happened one time. It's going to happen again, and it's going to escalate.
Yeah. They say give you. Go ahead, Sheena. Go ahead. No, go ahead. No, I was saying, you give them an inch, you take a foot, and it will get progressively worse if you allow it. Because there are some women, right? Believe it or not, there are some men that in a relationship with a woman, and he never hit that woman. And that relationship might end, he go in a different relationship, and then he start to beat this other woman. So why is he beating this woman, but he couldn't beat that woman? The fact is, a man or a person would always test your limits and see how much they could do with you. And you keep allowing, that is where it starts. We need to look at the signs, the initial signs of domestic violence, and that is where it starts.
The thing is, Ridealong, I believe a man does to a woman what she allows him to do to her.
Yes. Absolutely.
What she allows him to do to her. Because the very first time...
It goes both ways.
It goes both ways.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
A man or a woman, but I'm using that as an example, because most forms of abuse is reported that men beat women.
Yeah.
That's the most we hear about. So I'm just talking about that one. A man does to a woman what she allows him to do. Because my thing is this. If a man hits a woman, let's just use hits, right? If a man hits a woman for the very first time and she put her foot down and say, listen, this is it, right? It can't happen again. You understand? Because she's not going to give him the opportunity for it to happen again.
Yeah.
Right? But the very first time she stick around and said, okay, I accept your apology. I understand that I did something wrong.
Yeah.
Because that's how women tend to do that.
Yeah.
Right? When the man beat them, then them come back and say, oh, I understand. I was the problem. I shouldn't have done this or done that. It doesn't matter what the woman did. For him liquor, right? Him should have never liquor in the first place.
True.
Right? So if you're in a situation like that and your man decides I'm going to pick up him and put it on you right then and there should just end that and don't take no apology, because from it happened one time, it will happen again. Yeah. And it goes both ways, like you said, because if I meet a woman and she feel like she can talk to me any kind of way,
and hit you. A lot of women like to
go as far as it, because no one can put them on me. Listen, me say it plain as day. I'm not afraid to say it on ear.
Yeah.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I don't believe in hitting women. But me I go tell you this, Sheena, if you are my woman and you feel like you're a woman enough to fold your fist and punch me, you best believe me I'm going to fold back my fist and punch you. Because you can give blow, so you're supposed to can take blow. That's how I look at it.
Well, let me tell you, I had a situation and yo, I got a slap. You know, I got a slap once or twice, you know, but eventually I left, right? Because listen, I wasn't going to jail. I was not going to jail.
You can't hang around for the kick or the stab or the push down the stairs.
Yeah, listen, you know I left after a time. The woman raised her hand and she slapped me. She raised her hand and she slapped me again. And I realized she wanted me to raise my hand and slap she back. But I know there is the law see a dog, a woman, a dog, a mouse, a caterpillar, all these animals before they see a man. So
before a man, exactly.
You know what I mean? So I ain't taking no jail, man. I take the slap.
That is unfair.
Yeah, it's unfair.
That is very unfair on us as men. You know, this is a conversation I have all the time.
Yeah.
Why is it?
I take the slap and I left.
If a woman picks up the phone and call the police and says my boyfriend or my husband hit me, the police come running like say them here's a murder just commit.
Yeah.
But when a man does the very same thing, the same action doesn't apply.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, listen, I take my slap and I left. I didn't hit back, because if I did hit back, probably I would have hit back stronger. I would have do something really stupid, and then I probably would have not been on a ride along here today. I'll be riding along in jail cell somewhere. Because is dog, cat, caterpillar, mouse, sandfly, congaree before man in America here. You don't hit a woman, and I learned that. And I don't hit nobody. So I go just leave. You could hit the wind, you could slap away. I'm not going to be there. And I ain't going to be the recipient. And I ain't going to be the recipient of your slap. And I'm not going to be the second recipient of a jail time. And that's
Let me tell you something, Ridealong. Let me tell you something. Growing up, and I'm talking about from high school, I always had this belief that I'm never going to take a woman lightly when it comes to having an argument with her. If I'm with a woman, the very first guidelines I make sure line out and lay out on the table. If we have a disagreement, don't you ever dare pull a weapon on me. Meaning an icebreaker, knife, or any kind of weapon that could literally kill me. I don't believe in that, because growing up, I've lost a lot of friends to domestic violence, meaning them and the woman have arguments and she just give one stab and that's the end. And I'm talking about at least 5 friends, right? Good friends who just like that because the woman stabbing, right? And because of that, I have this barrier when it comes to being in relationships. If I'm in a relationship and there's arguments, I make sure that there is never a weapon pulled on me, because me not take that chance there.
Right.
You understand? And if I'm in a relationship, it never happened before, but if I'm in a relationship and that it gets to that point where we're arguing and a woman pull a weapon on me, me done with a relationship there.
That is what we have to do. But listen, over time, that means we may have to have a conversation another time. So let's close off right now. Sheena, starting with you. Your final thoughts, Sheena.
My final thought is the same thought I've been saying this whole time. We as people, men and women, need to make better decisions.
Okay.
We need to be more respectful and responsible and honest with people, especially when you decide that you're going to have an intimate relationship with someone. You have to be open and you have to be honest. Give people the right to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I am with you, but I'm seeing somebody else. Let them decide if they want to hang around. At least you put it out on the table. Give them the right to make that decision. Don't make that decision for them. You have no right. You have to be respectful, responsible, honest, open. You have to learn to communicate. I say that every day. I say that all the time. Everything is a conversation. And don't be afraid to start a conversation. You'd be amazed what a simple conversation can do. It looks like a mountain. You're like, oh my God, I'm afraid to say it. I'm afraid to do it. I'm afraid. Just let it go. Start the conversation. Once you've actually started the conversation and let it out, you realize like this different feeling, the loss of power or lack of power that you feel before you even started the conversation. Once you start the conversation, you realize that, wow, I'm empowered in this moment because I'm grown enough, I'm mature enough to say, like, this is how I feel, this is what I think, this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Unstoppable. What's your final thoughts, sir?
Ridealong, my final thought is simply, and it is this. I hope the community catch Shanti first before the police.
Well.
Right? I hope the community catch him so that it can feel the same thing will reach this young lady. You understand? But on a serious note, the final thought here is this. As I stated before, men need to just learn how to walk away. Right? Because if we learn how to do that, a lot more lives would be spared.
Yeah.
Right? I understand that women can be pushy at times, and women tend to push us men to see how far we're willing to go sometimes, which is a fact, right? But at the same time, it boils down to us being able to walk away, because if we walk away, a lot of lives will be spared. And I'm talking about the man life and the woman life, because if him end for your life, female life end right there as well, right? So men just need to learn to say, you know what? You do what you do, me do what me do, and we just cut all ties and go our separate ways. That's just my view, sir.
All right. Point well taken, guys. Thank you so much. Sheena, Carty, and Unstoppable. Guys, you could check out Unstoppable at UnstoppableTV. Check him out there on Facebook. You can link it over there right now. Some very informative content from all parts of the Caribbean. And Sheena, where could they find you again? Tell us, where could they find you, Sheena?
At my house.
Okay, you can find Sheena at her house. When you want some good Jamaican cooking, Sheena is where you go to get that.
Yes, absolutely. Whenever. Thanks for having me, guys. Someone's knocking on my door. I gotta go.
Sheena, we'll keep in touch. Unstoppable, we'll keep in touch.
Bye, Sheena.
All right.
It's nice meeting you. Nice conversation. I like to talk to you off here. Junior, link me up.
You don't know. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And as I said, be respectful and responsible and be honest.
All right. Respectable. Sheena, Carty, and Unstoppable, guys. This was we need to have this type of discussion. Here's my final thought, guys. We as men need to be responsible. Listen. I know they say men can't take on, right? Women can't take on either. But men, let me tell you something. We will be always put in position where we have to make decisions. And a snap decision made in a split second could change your life forever. And if you choose to take 5 seconds to determine the rest of your life, you are nothing but an idiot. I say it with no apology. You take 5 seconds to make a decision that would change your life, your family, everything you own, everything you are, everything you will be for the rest of your life. You are nothing but an idiot. Say that with no apology. We need to stop, take a second, count from 1 to 10, walk away, drink some water, take a run, go somewhere, do something, go by the bar, go to a strip club, whatever it is that makes you relax. Get it out. But the minute time you decide to act on that anger, you would make a decision that would impact your life forever. As we see in this situation right here involving this man, and he just stabbed and killed this young lady, 23-year-old, and his life would forever be changed. He is nothing but an idiot. Say that with no apology. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of our program here today. Don't forget, if you have a story to tell, we want to hear your story right here on the ride. All right, inbox us and tell us your story. We want to get your story here. Remember, Ride Along Live. Everyone, including you, and you have a story to tell. On behalf of all our production team right here, our producer Lynn, our moderator Deanne Fraser, marketing and promotion Winsome Slocum, and all the team right here at Ride Along. Don't forget, if you also want to advertise, we want to hear from you. And this one, if you're getting married, you're looking to tie the knot, you found somebody that you love, you want to live with them forever, and you want a video production that would last forever, quality and all, you got to contact Ride Along Events. Yes, we now doing events, major events with great quality, massive production. You would get something that you could treasure for the rest of your life. Video production for your weddings and events. Call 347-524-7635. That's 347-524-7635. Call Ride Along Events for your event, your special event, weddings, and a whole lot more. Hey, Lynn. Let me tell all you who is Lynn. Lynn is Lois JJ. That's our producer. Lois JJ is our world-renowned producer. Guys, a round of applause and love for Lois JJ, who is our world-renowned producer extraordinaire. She keep me in line. She keep the program flowing. I was telling all you, you're getting married, you gotta call Ride Along Events, 347-524-7635. That's 347-524-7635. Also, guys, thanks to Smart Shipping HD, shipping to the Caribbean, Grenada. Yeah, you gotta check Smart Shipping HD. Yeah, go on the website, check them out. They pack your barrels. Everything is convenient, great customer service. They are the best. Smart Shipping HD, the best in the West, shipping to Grenada. It's barrel season, as they say, it's Christmas time. Let Smart Shipping HD take care of you. Also, guys, if you're looking for t-shirt printing and more, you're looking to get your t-shirt printed, you gotta check out Instaprint. Yeah, Instaprint t-shirt printing, 856-258-0598. If you're printing from 1 to 1 million t-shirt, call Instaprint. Personalize your t-shirt and garments, they do that as well. Instaprint. Quick turnover, quality printing. It's all about Instaprint. 856-258-0598. Also, Philip Carpenters and Cleaning Services powering us up right here on the ride. Thanks to Philip Carpenters and Cleaning Services, making sure that we have gas in the tank and we could bring on another day. Tomorrow is Ride Trivia. Yeah, Ride Trivia. Come and join us tomorrow. 20 questions. Who is going to win tomorrow? Ride Trivia tomorrow starting at 6 p.m. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Peace out.
Your number one choice is Phillips Carpenters and Cleaning Services, located at 218 Schenectady Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. We design your kitchen and supply doors, windows, kitchen cabinet, granite quads, and marble countertops. License number 0947461. Yes, that's Phillips Carpenters and Cleaning Services. Call today at 718-221-5572. That's 718-221-5572. The number one choice. Call today.
Now this is the big one as Culture Trade String Band Group presents the The Parent Train 2.0 from Friday, November 1st to Saturday, December 21st. And we kick things off on the Sister Isle. Friday, November 1st, the Brunswick Cemetery. November 9th, Bristol Shop in Leicester. November 15th, Modest Shop in Mount Royal. November 16th, Waynes Bar, Hillsborough. November 22nd, Brongo Shop, Harvey Vale. November 23rd, Goosey Shop, Winwood. November 27th, Sky Shop in Brunswick. November 29th, we head to Union Island to Hugh Malzat Square, Clifton. November 30th, we inside P.T. Martinick at Jigs Cross. December 4th, Pro Shop, Belvedere. On December 6th, we head to the mainland Grenada at Travelers Bar, Grandmore. And on December 8th, Gold's Bar under the Bamboo, Pedmota. December 11th, Marvin Shop in 6 Roads. And on Saturday, December 21st, it's the grand finale round the island. And all events start from 7 p.m. Parent Train 2.0, brought to you by Grenada Tourism Authority, Government of Grenada, Grenada Distillers Limited, Digicel, Vibes FM, Sister Isle Radio, Amazing Colors, Ariza Credit Union, and Booms Construction.
Hey, become a licensed practical nurse in only 12 months with TCI, Transitions Career Institute. Here, our mission is to provide a high-quality, accessible vocational training program. The Institute is committed to increase the high nursing workforce by meeting educational needs. So the time is here. The time is now. Sign up today. Call 718-362-9500 or online at tcilpn.com. Financial aid available if you qualify. It's TCI, the Transitions Career Institute. Sign up now.
When a loved one passes on, you need a friend. That friend is David Williams Funeral Service. They are conveniently located at 108-20 Sutphin Boulevard in Jamaica, New York. Call us at 718-291-3823. David Williams Funeral Home, serving the community since 1991.